welcome to my channel, Ursula Living, and of course I am your girl Ursula. Y'all listen, about 2 or 3 weeks ago I was going through my makeup drawer, okay, and I found this old Studio Fix matte powder foundation, and I applied it. I put it on. I was like, yo, let me see what this is all about. I hadn't worn it in a long time. This is just to prove that I have worn it in the past or whatnot. But I put it on and I actually liked it. And I also noticed that in my mask, there wasn't as much of the product on my mask compared to when I wear a liquid foundation. And y'all know these days with this mask and, you know, the struggle. So I was like, you know, I'm going to continue to wear this powder foundation. I'm going to work with it a little bit, get into learning how to reapply powder foundation. And then here comes, you know, Fenty Beauty, always doing something, always pulling something. And they come out with their Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. And I was floored. I was like, yo, because this MAC Studio Fix, baby, it is old. So I love, for the most part, I love Fenty Beauty. I love the brand, and for the most part I love most of the products. So I was like, I'm definitely going to try this powder foundation out. I'm going to give it a go and see what's popping, you know what I'm saying? And so let's get into it. So Fenty Beauty is selling this product for $36, and it is said to come in the same 50 colors as the liquid foundation. So that means if you already wear Fenty Beauty or have worn it before or matched yourself to a Fenty foundation, whatever the number that you wear in the liquid foundation, you'll also wear in the powder foundation, which is pretty dope because it can take out some of the guessing game of the product and all that sort of thing. So for instance, if you wear 350 in the liquid, you'll wear 350 in the powder. You wear a 490 in the liquid, you'll wear a 490 in the powder. That's what they claiming, okay? So I definitely had to go pick it up. I picked it up on Saturday with my mom the same day it came out. You can pick yours up at Sephora inside of JCPenney's, regular Sephora in the mall somewhere. You can order it online at fentybeauty.com, and I think Harvey Nichols, I believe, is that the store? So I love Fenty Beauty's packaging. As you can see, it is their usual type packaging where you have the octagon and it's white, has Fenty Beauty going across, and I absolutely love that. So the reason why I love this is because it is so simple and yet so just bomb. Like, you know, everything ain't gotta be all gaudy. Like, simple is good. And then of course you open it up and you have a mirror here, and then you have the foundation as well. And the foundation does have the FB printed in or embossed, or is that the right word? Y'all, what's the right word? Anyway, the FB is in the foundation. You flip it up and look, there's another little mirror here, but what I noticed about this mirror is not as good as the first mirror that I showed you, but it is more, has more of a magnifying vibe going on. And then you take this out and you have your little white sponge applicator that you can use to apply the foundation. And I think it's really cool. Now, I will say that I have a question, Fenty. If you haven't thought of this, Fenty, then I think that you should. A lot of people are thinking that it is. I'm not sure. But this would be really neat if, say you use all your powder up and you're ready to buy another powder, then I think that it would be really neat if they went ahead and just sold a replacement thing for this that you could just snap in or take this out. I don't know if that does this. Maybe they'll show us later. I don't know. But if they haven't thought of it, Fenty, you need to do it. Alright, so let's get into what color I chose. So first of all, just a quick backstory. In the liquid matte foundation, the very first color that I matched to was 370. And then later on, I switched it up and I went up to 350. And 350 has been pretty much my go-to color that I use in the matte liquid foundation. Now, when they came out with the hydrating liquid foundation, I thought, you know, 350 was going to be it because they claimed the same thing. Whatever you wear in the matte, you would wear in the liquid. I mean, in the hydrating. And the 350 didn't look too bad, but it was something about it that it was just darker. So I went with 345, and I love that color. So when it came to the powder foundation and being the situation that we're in, where you can't try on a lot of products in some of the Sephora's, I was like, you know what, maybe I should just go with 345. Now, my mom was with me and she wanted to try the powder foundation because she loves powder foundations as well. And so we're similar in color. So what we did is we picked up 350 and 345 And we came home, we tried it on, we went back and forth, and then I ended up taking 350 back, and we both ended up with 345. And then as I wore 345 and just, you know, talking to some of my friends, I was like, you know what? I don't know if this is my color either. Went back to the store and picked up 330. So I'm going to show you guys, do some kind of swatches or show you some kind of way. 345 and 330, because I do still have 345 with me. I didn't return it because I just didn't. This is 345. This is 330. Up close you can tell it is visibly 345 is visibly darker than 330, which it should be because it is higher in, you know, up in the spectrum there. But this is how they both look, and now I'll swatch both of these on my hands. All right, so this is 345 right here, and now I'm going to try 330. You can see some difference there, okay? To the video, this is 345 in the liquid, and this is 345 in the powder. See that? Some difference there. For some of the swatches on my hand, so now I'm going to show you on my face. And that's 345, and now I'm going to show you 330. And I don't know if you can tell the difference, because I really can't tell the difference in this viewfinder. But 330 is the better match. And so that's what we're going to go with. And y'all can see me apply this. Okay, because I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty mirror. So you definitely can apply it with the sponge here. And as I'm putting it on, let me tell you guys, I have used this with a sponge, I've used this with brushes, and really I like it both ways. Now with the sponge, because you're really patting it on there and getting in there, it really kind of builds up. With the brush, especially depending on the brush, you can it'll make the coverage a little bit less. Now I don't mind less coverage because that's one of the reasons why I like powder foundations, because it's a little less coverage for me. But I like it. Like, I like this color. I like it. I've worn it several times since having it, and regardless of the color, I do feel like it holds up to the claim, like sweat proof. It doesn't wipe off as easy, for instance, like I said, in the mask. And there's that. And the other side I'm going to do with a brush. But let me just get this nose real good. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the nose real good. But it can be full coverage, and you just pat it in. You can do all that. Also, I didn't say, but let me put it out there. I did moisturize my face really well. I use the new, I'm sorry, I did use a primer and moisturize my face really good. And also I put the concealer on. I probably could even go up a color, maybe, I don't know. But this is me, and this is with the, just with the sponge. And it is really getting some coverage. Is it 100%? Maybe not, I don't know. But I mean, it's good enough coverage for me. It's all about what you like. All right, so I've completed this side with this little sponge that they included just to give it a go. I also like using a beauty sponge like this as well. This works really good too, because you can just really like just pat that in. But this little thing works good too, especially if you have this on and you just want to do like a quick touch up, you know, like if you're out and you pull this out and you just want to do a quick touch up, you definitely can do it. All right, so now I'm going to do this other side with the brush, and I'm just going to swirl it in here. And this is really powdery. Let's see. And I'm definitely getting a little less coverage, but I like it like this. This is my go-to. Now, if I really wanted to glam it up, I definitely would use a sponge or something that could really pack it on there. And I had some discoloration or something going on right here, and it looks like it's covering it pretty well. So as we're going, which side are y'all liking? I like this side because I can also see that highlighter peeking through a little bit better. I'm definitely into liquid highlighters, by the way. Anastasia Beverly Hills and Charlotte Tilbury has some great little highlighters like that. But look at this. Get into it. Okay, come through, Fenty. Fenty, go broke. Fenty, go broke. Okay, I like it. So what do y'all think about this? I like it. So this is the, obviously, because you still see me using it. This is the brush side, and this is the sponge. Okay, so I'm digging it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put like a little bit of blush on, and then we'll come back and we'll end this and talk about, you know, how I'm feeling about this. Everybody, so this is my completed look in the new Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation in the color 330. I did add a little bit of bronzer, just a touch, in Island Gal, and then I have on a little bit of the Sangria Sunset, and then I finished off my look with my lips with their new Fenty Cream lip gloss, or Fenty Beauty Cream lip gloss. Is it a lip gloss? Cream? Whatever. Anyway, it's in Mauve Vibes. Absolutely love this color. You know, it's working with what I have on. You guys, long story short, I absolutely love this powder foundation. I have tried it over one of the liquid foundations, and it looks awesome as well. You definitely can build it up, and it's not cakey. It doesn't like go crack into the corners. It doesn't get on your mask. Is it sweat proof? I haven't been too sweaty with it on, but I will say that it holds up for most of my work day. Doesn't get on the mask. I don't know what else to say about it, but it is definitely worth going out to try. I will have to say one little boo-boo, and that is, if you can try on the foundation, you know, Sephora does have a really great return policy. As you can see, my true base color is 350 or 345, and I had to go up. Now, when I tried on 350 and 345, it didn't look horrible, but you can just tell a difference, and even from wearing 345 to 330, you can tell a little bit of a difference. So I am comfortable wearing 330. Definitely don't feel like it's just way too light or cakey or anything, or ashy looking. I think this looks pretty good, and I definitely feel if you are looking for a powder foundation, I know powder foundation is a little bit old school. It's a little bit old school, but it's definitely worth looking into. The price is right. I mean, this packaging is dynamite, and like I said, if they could do a refillable thing with this, that would be great too. But just overall, this is another hit for Fenty Beauty. So if you were wondering about this, you're in my complexion, even if you're not in my complexion, I don't care what complexion range you in, like, this powder foundation is Fenty Beauty bomb diggity diggity, just absolutely wonderful. Okay, so go try it out, and I will have another video soon, and I will try on a liquid foundation and apply the 345 as well as the 330 on top of that foundation, so you can see the difference in those colors and the look. But overall, even with the liquid foundation, it is great. So definitely go try it out, and I don't know when I'm going to post this, hopefully soon, but Happy New Year. Bye.